World War II was the most destructive conflict in human history. With the horrific fighting came unimaginable human suffering and chaos. And when the war ended in 1945, there was not peace. The enemy of hunger was still on the attack. Food was desperately needed by millions of people in Europe and Asia. Children were the most in need.
The children of today are forming each day the mental concepts, the mental prejudices, the emotions that are going to rule and govern them through their lifetime. And over at least half of the earth, they are hungry. In many instances, in many countries, almost universally, they are going in packs up and down alleys. They are searching for a garbage heap in which they find all too little of any kind of sustenance that will keep them alive. Every man here who served with me in Europe has witnessed this with his own eyes. How can we expect children who are reduced almost to an animal-like a level of existence, struggling each day for any kind of scrap that will keep them alive, how can we expect them to develop the ideas and the ideals that in the future will bring them to be apostles of peace? They are, by very nature of the struggle they are carrying on, wedded to the philosophy of force. Whatever they get by their own efforts and by scratching in the garbage heap. That cannot go on if we are to have peace.
Help was on the way from the United States and its allies. In Austria, United States General Mark Clark and his staff urgently sought to stop the rising malnutrition among Austrian children. To fight child hunger in Austria, school lunch programs were started. Who would think that something as simple as soup and a roll could be a life-changing event for a child? But with that extra meal, children could gain much-needed nourishment and be able to concentrate better in school. The United States and its allies sought to expand the school lunch program in Austria. In Germany, former President Herbert Hoover found children in a desperate condition from hunger and malnutrition. Hoover started a school lunch program for millions of German kids. United States General Lucius Clay wrote that this school feeding program saved the health of German youth and did more to convince the German people of our desire to recreate their nation than any other action on our part.
Why must the United States carry so great a load in helping Europe? The answer is simple. The United States is the only country in the world today which has the economic power and productivity to furnish the needed assistance. The 6 8/10 billion proposed for the first 15 months is less than a single month's charge of the war. To be quite clear, this unprecedented endeavor of the new world to help the old is neither sure nor easy. It is a calculated risk. It is a difficult program. And you know far better than I do the political difficulties involved in this program. But there's no doubt whatever in my mind that if we decide to do this thing, we can do it successfully. And there's also no doubt in my mind that the whole world hangs in the balance as to what it is to be.
شيخ هذا محمد بشير.
Jangan